Hello, HYOT Cellos, Grades 1 to 3. This is a video about how to approach Russian dance Trepak by Tchaikovsky. You can see if you look at the music that it's apart from between letters B and C, it's all open Gs. You can also play this here if you like in fourth position on a C string with a 1. But an open G will be fine. So we're going to do that bit first, and then we're going to look at bars B to C. It says for the tempo marking at the top, molto vivace, very lively, and crotch is 120. I don't think you're going to be doing it that fast, but so I'm going to set my metronome something more like 70. That's crotch is 70 or 72, should be fine. So first you need to know the tune, really. To know you can count, but really the best way of doing this is just to look at a recording on YouTube or online, and you're listening for this tune in the violins. Something like that. And then here we get to, that's what it's going to be if it's fast, but if you look at bars 3 and 4, you've got quaver, rest, quaver, quaver, rest, quaver. You're offbeat all the time. So the best way to do this is to put a metronome on to show you how it works. If this is, we're going to do it a lot slower. This is crotch equals 72. So from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're back. So the difficult bit is just right at the end. You get into the swing of doing things offbeat, but then if you look at right at the end of the first line, at the end of the fourth bar, that last quaver you play is on the fourth beat. So you have been offbeat and you come back to being on beat. There are two quavers next to each other. So bar 4 sounds like this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it one more time? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I just played the first note of bar 5 there as well. You've got that pattern which is the same. It's repeated 4 times. The only difference is when you get to A, it's got to be even louder. And it's a lot of fun here. I encourage you to find this note, which is a 1 in 4th position. If you've never been in 4th position, your thumb should be up here and underneath your 1, whereas it usually might be underneath your 2. So, and you can find it because it sounds like, well, it is the same note as your open G. There we go. You can even play on the C string and the open G at the same time. Have a go. You can get a really big sound. But again, that's optional. Open Gs are fine. Just make sure that you're trying not to brush other strings. Sorry, I'm going to keep the metronome going. It's pretty much the same at the end. Let's just do D, and then we're going to do the hard bit. It's pretty much the same, but you've got, if you look at bar 37, you've got the downbeat of that. I'm just going to play from D to the end. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, etc. And that pattern repeats 4 times. So it will be easier. You always have something to bounce off. You're always bouncing off something, reacting to something with syncopation, which is when you're playing offbeat. It's very, very dancey, this. It is a dance. You're not going to have this click with you, but you will have, if you listen to a recording on Spotify or on YouTube or wherever, there's a triangle that plays, or some bells, I think, sorry. yeah, like Christmassy bells. That kind of like jingle bell sound that goes on the beat, and you're bouncing off that. Good. Now let's do the hard bit between from B to C. So you're going to need to get into second position at B. So I want you to put your 4 on the G string in second position. So in order to get into second position, you need to put your 2 where your 4 would normally go. So if this is a 4 in first position, sorry, this is a 4 on G, which is a C. You're going to put your 2 on that same note. So now your 4 is going to be here, which is the same note as your open D. Okay, and then the bar 17 will be, let me just turn this off for a second. Bar 17 will therefore be 4, 3, 4, 2, 1. Let's have a go at that. Really, the slur here, I've got to say, is probably going to be optional. Don't worry too much about it, because the grade 4 to 5 parts can do the slur. The main thing for you is to try and get the notes. So if it's weird and chromatic and semitones, but as long as you're in the right place and you go 4, 3, 4, 2, 1, then you should be okay. That's bar 1, that's 17. Sorry, bar 17, yeah. Then the next one, you've got to do the same pattern, but it's going to be in a different position. This time, I want you to put your 2 on the note which is just the same as your open G, but on the C string, okay? And then if you put your fingers down there, then we can do the same pattern. 4, 3, 4, 2, 1. Okay? A, G sharp, A, G natural, F sharp. Okay? Then I would probably come back. But in bar 19, remember that second note has to be an F sharp, I'm afraid. So you're going to have to put a 2 on the first note of that bar, which would normally, you'd have a 3 on it to play a 3 on C to that E. But you need to put a 2 on it because, so you can play the F sharp with a 4. So this is bar 19. 2, 4, open G, 1. This is in half position, this note. And then you can do 1, 1, or 1, 2. And then you've got to try and do it again. So get up to second position. Okay, now I'm about to start bar 24. Stretch 2, 4. Okay. And then I want you to just go from, we're now in bar 25, you need to be in half position. So your 1 is going to play not an E natural, but an E flat. So it sounds like this, you're just going to need 1 and 4. So you get this quite strange harmony, diminished. So open A, then a 4, which would normally play a G, but because we're in half position, it gives you an F sharp, and then an open D, and then you have the same pattern. So I'm just going to play you now from bar 17 to bar 29, well, actually to the end, I think, with the metronome. So here you go. 1, 2. This is from B, from bar 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're back. 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Approaching D now, bar 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Have fun.